like to be the rainmaker. I wonder what it's like to know that I made the rain. I'd store it in boxes with little yellow tags on every one, and you could come and see that when I'm done, when I'm done. I wonder what it's like to be a superhero.
This is one of the World War II bunkers in Darwin. When the Japanese were bombing Darwin, they built some bunkers for people to hide out in. Yeah, I know, I'm Japanese. But it wasn't my fault, I didn't do it. Hi, my name's Joe, and I'm a paraplegic. Today, I've doubled back from Darwin, and now I'm back in Katherine again, and on my way to the Kimberley. While I was in Darwin, I did a little bit of volunteer work, which was good to see where my body's at in terms of work again. I did a little bit of conservation work and a bit of other stuff. Just it wasn't very difficult work, but it was nice to know that I could persevere with the pain and stand on my feet for for hours on end and things like that. So I think it was good. So hopefully I can get back to work in the near future. We are in Paraplegic Caves, trying to make our way through. A bit lost. Oh no, we're getting stuck.
Lost you, yeah.
I'm thinking of setting up my bat cave here, so I can be a superhero.
Dream on.
I think my Batmobile will fit in here nicely.
Please don't change, please don't break. Well, the only thing that seems to work at all is you. Please don't change at all for me. To you, and you to me.
Hey there, welcome to Victoria River, about 200 kilometres west of Katherine in the northern part of the Northern Territory. At the moment we're on our way to the Kimberley, so we can find Kimberley and have our way with her. That would be the ideal. People often ask me how is it that I manage to put up with the pain. I'm in pain all the time. Well, it's difficult. It's hard to describe it to someone who's never experienced it, but I have to change my mindset on pain, like the way my mind accepts pain. Like I was taught there's two different types of pain. One's acute pain that you have to react to straight away. Whether, say, you burn yourself, you have to move away, or if you cut yourself, or you have to react and fix it up and whatever. Like there's always a reaction to pain. But I've got to the stage where it's now called chronic pain, and reacting to it doesn't really matter. Like, it doesn't matter whether I do or don't react, I'm going to be in pain regardless, and I can't do anything about it. I have to train my mind not to react to the pain, to try not to show it, and that takes a long time. I think it's going to take me many years to master, to ignore pain. I mean, there's good pain and bad pain, I guess. I've got to still not ignore like any new pain that I might get if I do burn myself or something. Like, it'll still react to that, of course, but I've got to learn to ignore my neuropathic pain, and it's so difficult. Still losing a lot of sleep at night and still struggle during the day. But as I said recently, I did some work in Darwin, volunteer work, and I managed to soldier on through the pain. So It's not all bad. I think I'm slowly getting there, and hopefully I can return to a relatively normal life again one day. Let's see what happens. Before I got shot, I guess I had at least a mid-term plan of my life, of what I wanted to do. Owning a dive shop and still continuing to dive each day, bartending in the evenings and whatever. And I thought I'd stay on Rotan for a number of years at least. Obviously being shot has changed my life's direction a big time. And I was just in limbo for so long, directionless, not knowing what I wanted. Now I have a bit more of a direction, and I can see the future is a little brighter now than it once might have been. Ideally, I'd like to get back into diving again and live in another smallish town. I don't want to live in Sydney, like a big city like Sydney anymore. Something like West End and Rotan is nice, but it doesn't have to be that small. Getting back to work is the most difficult part, and being confident in myself and being able to do these things is another hurdle that I need to tackle, because it's difficult now for me to do many things. Sometimes in these videos I think I might give the wrong impression that it's easy for me to do things now, but it's not. You only see the good things. I struggle every day, psychologically, physically, everything. So I don't know. It's still all up in the air, I guess, but at least I have a general direction in which I'm going. So let's see what happens. We're at the Ron Jeremy tree again. It's called the Ron Jeremy tree because it's big, fat and ugly.
And it's standing straight up.
Yes, and,
always.
And it seems to get a lot of women, I don't know how. But anyway, we're gonna get one of Ron Jeremy's testicles. We'll grab two of them. And crack them like this, go. And then with Ron Jeremy's testicles, you can eat the
seeds.
You can eat his sperm. So this apparently will help me become like Ron Jeremy, make me bigger, stronger, help me get laid.
It's making me crazy. Every time I look around. 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 It's a mind.